What's up everybody, hope you're all doing great. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. Good morning and welcome back to yet another analysis on TRB or Tellor, which I like to cover every time it's quite bullish. Today it's up about 25% in a relatively bearish market over the last 24 hours. Volume is amazing at 125 million. I know a lot of people from the community, so maybe you own TRB or have at least traded it or have owned it, so I always think it's quite valuable to take a look at it. If we take a look at where the volume is coming from, it's all legit. P2P, B2B is one of the big sources. That's not something you see a lot. Doesn't matter, it's all legit. All right, so obviously before we get into the analysis, I do have to say that later on today we'll have inflation rate numbers. So even though I try to incorporate that into the analysis, those outcomes of those inflation rate numbers can make the market move in very unexpected ways. So keep an eye out for that. Usually what it is higher inflation rate than expected is crypto down, lower than expected inflation rate is crypto up. And the most important ones are the CPI and the inflation rate year on year and the core inflation rate year on year. All right, so the year on year numbers are most of the times the most important ones, but you can also see that from the impact, high impact. All right, on my FX book, you can follow it live. It's only a few seconds delay, so you could even trade it if you'd like to. So with Tellor, what we did over the last 24 hours, I'm actually quite late to the party, I believe. Yeah, this all happened yesterday evening, at least in my time zone. So what we did is we reached this level right here, ultimately ranging from $38 to $42, which was also my price target last time I did the analysis, but then we actually reached it quite easily with this touch. We reached it once more. Altogether, this is just a very strong level. All right, and even though Tellor has some very bullish market structures, I mean here from over the last month and 1 week, we went from $10 all the way up to $40. So Tellor is definitely one of the strongest cryptos over that time period in the whole crypto industry. But if you take a look at the moves we're making and the level we hit, I just don't think we're going to break through this. Definitely not if you compare it with the current market circumstances. The market circumstances aren't great. So what I expect for Tellor right now, and you do have to incorporate, as I said, that we will have inflation rate numbers. If those inflation rate numbers are way lower than expected, yes, sure, we can break above $42 and get all the way up to $50. Then a lot of things are possible because the fundamentals are great. All right, but the fundamentals at this point of time don't look great. So I think it's more likely, and this isn't necessarily even a bearish analysis. I think it's just more likely that we'll drop down to this $34 level, that we will consolidate on top of that for some time, because that's quite a strong level, and we had quite a strong bullish breakout by breaking through that. But after that, I do think we're going to drop down to that level between $30 and $27, $28 again. And then from there, frankly, what I think is going to happen is that we'll follow the market. So if we drop down here and Bitcoin goes up to 25,000, I think Tellor will try to break above 42,000 again. If we drop down here, as I said, that is what I expect, and Bitcoin drops down towards 20,000, then Tellor is probably going to drop down to 22,000 or $22 and $20. Because frankly, that is what happens a lot of the time with cryptos that have had bull runs like this. There's just a limited amount of buyer momentum and available buyers and sellers, but mainly buyers for a crypto to do something like this. And after that, usually what it does is it follows the markets. All right, so that's basically my analysis for now. So if you do have any questions about it, please let me know down in the comments. But for now, I'd like to thank you all for watching and listening, and I hope to see you all in my next videos. Bye.